clean energy.
Now, at the meeting, people also discussed the carbon credit and the clean development mechanism, the CDM. Could you tell us a bit more about those?
Yeah, this is actually a mechanism that grew out of the Kyoto Protocol in 1997. And it's a market-based mechanism where companies or governments can invest in clean energy or energy efficiency or renewable energy projects that shift from fossil fuels to renewable fuels or energy efficiency. So these investments are in projects, for example, in Thailand, tapioca starch factories. You can use a lot of the waste to produce energy, so you don't have to use electricity from the grid or burn coal or burn fuel oil. Okay? And so the people who benefit from this are the Thai businesses, because the projects are implemented at Thai factories. For example, at the typical tapioca factory, if they shift to using biomass for their electricity and heat, they can generate on the order of about 10 to 15 million baht a year. Okay, so that's revenue that comes to the factory for doing something that makes sense for them to do anyway. Now, globally, in terms of the relevance of CDM, it's a slow process. I've actually heard this referred to as a completely delayed mechanism, but it is an important process. And it's gradually working out some of the kinks in order to be able to do more projects faster. But just to give you a scale, right now, there's about 30 billion tons of CO2 being emitted every year. That's 30 billion. And the amount of projects registered under CDM from all around the world, I think there are about 1,600 projects. Those represent about 1.6 billion tons. Okay? So that amount, 1.6 billion out of 30 billion, we really need to reduce the 30 billion to, by 5 or 10 billion. So CDM is an important step, it's an important mechanism, and it will be an important part of the future solution. Carbon markets more generally include other sorts of voluntary markets. But I would say that for countries such as Thailand, the ability to have financial actors who come in and can invest in projects, and then you have a credit that says, okay, I saved this much carbon and that can be traded. This actually has a lot of benefits for companies in Thailand, such as the tapioca factory, such as the energy services companies, such as the various actors who are providing clean energy technologies and services.
But it's going to take a long time. And is
well, it's actually, it's happening now. It needs to happen faster. But I would say this, Thailand, Prime Minister Apisit played a very strong role and was active at the Bangkok talks. I think they did not succeed as much as he would have liked. But Thailand is a leader in clean energy in Asia. The carbon markets here are becoming mature. There's a lot of companies